Hi, Kate Martin, just with personal training tips on actually generating leads, and today I'm going to talk about how to go from advertising a seminar to booking in clients to turning them into, for example, a 12-week challenge, but you can turn them into anything, whatever your specialty is. If you're not doing groups of 12 of people, you don't have to run a 12-week challenge. It's whatever you want to sell at the end is up to you, but this is just one lead generation tactic that you can follow. So getting people in front of people is one of the best, fastest ways to build your credibility in whatever your field is that you want to specialize in. Everyone's doing fat loss, so make sure the poster, I'll actually include the poster below this video as an example of something that I use to generate up to, I don't know, 80 leads. But don't get me wrong, sometimes I've done a seminar and I'll have, I think the minimum I had turn up once was 3. So yeah, and that was a bad poster. So use an example of the poster that I've posted below, whether you're doing your advertising online or, but what I'm talking about specifically is within a big box gym. So you don't necessarily need to do online advertising. You don't want to bring leads into the gym. It's just to, you know, use the gym, utilize the gym contacts. So you advertise your seminar, and you're going to advertise your seminar. And remember, you've got to use words that they want to hear. So what's the body that they want? What do they want to feel like when they have that body? And again, I'll include the details of that as a link to this video of what's an example poster that you could use, and advertise 3 weeks out. And advertise everywhere that they will let you. Every gym is different. I know some of them you can't put signs up and some of them you can, and some of them honestly you've just got to get in with the manager and then you can do what you want. And just know that not long after you probably start doing it, other trainers are going to copy you, and so they should. But you know what, just get full of leads yourself, get a reputation, and then what does it matter? There's enough competition for everybody. Stay in your niche, whatever it is that you want to target. So let's say detoxing, for example, is a really big one at the moment. Detoxing with liver and things is really good for targeting either belly fat or bum fat or getting lean legs. And I will put one of those seminar advertisements that I did below here that you can have a look at. But choose something that you know a little bit about, that you find that you're actually preaching to clients all the time anyway. And the good thing about a seminar is you're standing up there and you might talk to, say, 50 people, but it's like you're having 50 clients at once, and then they go away and they implement some of what you talk about and they get amazing results. And you've had an impact on every single person that's in that room. And because you've had that impact, you change that many lives at once, and it's a fantastic feeling. So think of it that way. Remember that you're thinking about what you're doing for them. Don't think about you. Look, I still get nervous when I stand up and do a talk. Probably the first couple of minutes, you know, I'm shaking in my boots, and then once you get into the flow of it, it's fine. You don't need to be a great speaker, is my point. You can read off a sheet if you really want to, and I've had public speaking training where you don't read off a sheet, but I still prefer to follow my notes. Otherwise, I will not stick to the plan and not stick to the time that I've allocated for the talk. So I'll go into more detail in another video about exactly how to set up your seminar. But just as an overall contact, lead generation thing, let's have a look at this. So you're going to advertise your seminar 3 weeks out. You're going to advertise it everywhere that you can. So the back of toilet doors. Laminate the posters. Make sure they're the right size, make sure they're very clear. Anything that you do is a complete representation, remember, of how you're going to treat your clients and the whole system that you use. So don't do stuff that looks like shit, basically. Make sure there's no spelling mistakes on the poster that you put up, because it's not like you can't read it and spell check it. Just make it smick. So you've got toilets, back of doors. Collect names yourself. What am I talking about? I'm talking about with a clipboard. You are also going to have a clipboard at reception if you're allowed. And again, I'll go into the finer details of exactly what to do with the seminar in a second. Well, in another video, sorry. So you've done your seminar. You sign people up at the seminar for their trial, whatever the trial is. Their trial personal training. Now that could be a complimentary session with you, or it could be semi-private 2 weeks, and you get them booked in then and there at the seminar at the time. Done while they're doing the trial, or after they've done the session with you. And you present training options to them. If you advertise, if you're in a gym and you've got a minimum of 2,000 to 3,000 people, and I've done this in gyms varying between 2,000 people, 5,000 people, 17,000 people, and actually was in one of the smaller ones that I had 80 people in the room. So you can't use the excuse that there's not enough members. It doesn't matter if other trainers' clients go, you're getting their contact details, so you're going to be able to send them emails and stay top of mind anyway. But the goal is not to steal other people's clients. The goal is for you to become well known for doing it. You do your seminar, you put people in a trial, you present training options, and it's pretty much that simple. If you have 30 people come, I can guarantee there'll be at least 25 of them that will go into the trial. And if you price present to 25, you'd better convert half. So, you're looking at, what's that, 12.5, 12 and a half people. So that's 12 and a half new clients that you got off an hour's seminar. Yes, there's work behind it, but once you've done it, you just put it in template form, repeat, repeat, repeat. And yes, it works. And anytime I've ever moved gyms or taken on a new apprentice, I'll do a seminar and get them busy like within that session, and it's done. And it is constant marketing that needs to be done, so don't think that you can do one seminar and relax. You do need to do them on a regular basis. Good ideas for topics for seminars are whatever the labels are on women's magazines, so health and fat loss magazines. That's at the top of people's minds, those kind of words. And I know they're cliche, and I'm just as much about body image as the next person and people actually feeling good, but they want to look good too. So that's the industry we're in.